All right, we're McClure Live. How are you tonight? I'm making a special segment this evening to go out to Tyler Weibel and Russell Fox. And so, from a broker standpoint, what's actually happened to me is that I've put in so much time to the project that, based even on a very generous commission, I won't really be able to recoup my time out of the deal. And now that Russell has elected to engage some of his children into the project, it even makes it harder and harder to make it worthwhile to put any more time into the energy into the deal. I usually it's been a rule of mine that uh, working for the next generation as a broker, it just really doesn't pay off, uh, especially when the people aren't from the community. They didn't grow up in the town. And I don't know what the kids do. It's really none of my business. And I don't even really know what Russell does that much. I mean, I think he's owned some real estate, and I know he owned the trailer park here in town that is north of this property. And you know, there has to be disclosure from my standpoint. I have a fiduciary duty to the universe to tell the truth. And quite frankly, I am so disappointed. But also too, I'll never stop uh, advising my clients, whether you like what I say or not, that and maybe if you don't understand me, you wouldn't be the first one. But the advice is to be able to get for you to be able to get a return or make a profit. And where we are today, you know, you had an offer, you said no to it. Okay, fine. That might be the best you'll ever get it. Uh, Even after we remove the house, even after even if we got the zoning in place, you're just gonna get you're just gonna you're not gonna it's never gonna be any more better than that first offer. The city council person in that district has no great plans uh, to bring back that neighborhood. It's a an area on decline, and the crime over at the retailer across the street, the fellow that wants to buy it, he's ready to get in and dig his heels in, and he's got good camera systems, and he's prepared for what's next. But it's a shame we've gotten to where we are today. And just as a reminder to the universe of how this whole thing got started, it all got started with me knowing Michael Bryant of Casey's. And Casey's won't give a guy like me an exclusive. They don't sign agreements with brokers because they're so big they can do what they want however they want. And actually, I'm so little that I can do whatever I want whenever I want to. And that's why um, I'm not going away mad. I'm just going away because I won't be able to get out of it what I've put into it, even with you being generous. So Mike Bryant comes to town, and we tour the market, we look at a bunch of deals, and fortunately for me, I was able to bring in 6 deals. 6 of my sites got presented to their executive committee. And um, the site that they elected to go to was the California, right across from Walmart. Basically, you come out of Walmart, you got a light, and you come right onto the Casey's property. It was a no-brainer. The light was there. There were really no modifications we needed to make to the light or the intersection. And we just had to do some site work, clean it up. Okay, but now let's go back in time from Casey's. Let's go back in time to where uh, the interim city manager, Bill Cochran, and I worked together because I have found over the years planning is so difficult to deal with. So we brought them the idea, and I met with them of why don't you guys? I know that Casey's wants to do 6 to 8 deals with inside the city. Their locations out in the periphery. They want to bring everything inside, and and Casey's is such a big pizza guy. Well, so anyway, uh, Dan Warner came up with Adams and 21 as a spot for to put Casey's. Well, at the time, I had a lot of stuff going with Cook Flat and Strobel, and I was able to get them to do an engineering drawing. And trust me, I paid for that spiritually and financially. So um, we've got planning on board. It's their idea, and and now fast forward to today. Now you got somebody looking at the little lot on the corner. So now there's 40 grand we got to come up to. Well, go ahead and make the deal. Anyway, that's my explanation. And Tyler, to you, uh, I just can't afford. Uh, I can't. I hate to say it, but I can't afford to stay in the deal just for you. And man, you've been a great help. And in between you and me, in the long run, it's all going to work out. But where this goes, nobody knows. That's all I got for tonight. Hey, has anybody told you Merry Christmas yet? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good night.